Hi, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to Twin Flames Defined. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about clearing your energy and kind of like what I talked about in the last videos of returning energy to sender, just really keeping your spiritual hygiene clean and like doing yourself justice in that department, because like we've talked about, when you're a twin flame, you have come on a really important life mission. You've come on such a big, like kind of a big destiny, such a big life purpose, right? Of vibing in love, shining in health, shining in healing, right? And raising the planet's vibration to a higher state of consciousness, of higher state of love and spirituality, right? And so since you chose that, you've got to remember that it's just like when we have a real war, okay, on Earth, right? And we have our special operations, right? So we have all different kinds of soldiers, right? But we have our special ops, our people, like our snipers or things like that, that are really, really important, right? To making sure that we get the jobs done, right? Like that we win the war, okay, essentially. And this is a war. We are at war energetically on this planet, okay? And I mean, if you didn't know that, well, welcome to learning and understanding what's going on in the spiritual communities, right? But essentially we are at war, right? And there's like wars for so many different things, but energetically there is a main war that is happening on our planet. And most people are really like, most people that are asleep, I call them the civilians, okay? The civilians that aren't the healers, the light workers, the twin flames, like all the people that are like doing the work to put our planet back into the dominant state of love, right? All the people that are not there, that just kind of are on our planet, but like they're purposeful, right? But like they're asleep and they're not awake to like what's going on, and that's okay. Like not everybody has to be, but you are, and you're watching this video. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about the war. So the war, we have our special ops, which you're special ops. Welcome. And we are at war. We're at war with the lower negative energy, that opposing force that doesn't want us to win, the love to win, right? Some people would call our team like the source team or the spirit team or the Buddha team, or some people call it God. It just depends on whatever you want to name it. It's all the same thing, right? But we are on the divine team. And I prefer to call it the team of love. And so since you're on the team of love, you have to know that like being in that group of people that maybe know more, right, than the regular soldiers. You're in the special ops and you're awakened to more information, and your duties are more, like everybody's important. So it's not to say like you're above people, but they're more critical, right? Your duties are more critical. Your life purpose is more critical. That's why it's hard to have a conversation with someone who is non-twin flame, right, about the twin flame journey, because they're not awake. They're not going to understand it. They're going to guide you based off of like a civilian's point of view. So they're not going to really be able to talk to you in that special ops conversation, right? Like we're having right now. And so when you're a twin flame and you recognize like, okay, I have like this life purpose, I have this love to shine to the world, this healing, whatever it is that you're going to do specifically, because everybody's going to have their own avenues of raising the vibration of the planet to more state of love, right? You're going to have your own unique way of doing that. Mine is different than yours, and mine's different than, another person's, and all that good stuff. So with you having that high ranking and that really like kind of like the knowledge and the understanding that your job is really specific, right? Or like it could like break, it could This is the thing. Your job and your purpose on this lifetime, on this planet, could we kind of could make or break the war, right? And well, we don't kind of, we do. We already won. I already see the future and I already know that we won. But we still got to do the war. Like we still got to combat that lower energy and shine out love and light and still vibrate in a higher state of consciousness, right? We still got to do it, right? Like just because I already know that we've won doesn't mean that we still don't have to live it out. So this is the thing, is that since we are high vibrational beings who are completely awake, we know what's going on, right? You have to know and you have to be aware of how to clear, cleanse, protect, and shield yourself. And the reason why is because the other team, the people that we're at war with, the low energy, demonic people, some people want to call it the devil energy, whatever. I'm not really into I have a really hard time with what organized religion has done to our planet. And so I don't like to talk in terms of God or devil or those things, but it's the same thing, just different words. So I guess I can speak to you in those terms, but I shy away from speaking in those terms because of how organized religion has really raped our cultures and our societies and human mankind, right? Or not just mankind. I don't like calling it mankind either. People kind. But anyways, I'm getting off track. So like I said, it's that low energy is the other team that is fighting against us. And they know when there's a special ops in their presence. They can see you coming a mile away, way before that you even knew that you were special operations. Okay. Way before you were awakened to become a twin flame, feminine or masculine, right? They saw you coming a mile away, probably when you were anointed in your mom's belly, okay? You were anointed for this amazing, special lifetime where you were gonna rise and heal and help so many people, okay? And you're gonna do it in your own way. And so with that, you have to protect yourself, right? Because they know who you are before you know who you are. And so if you're just starting out on this journey, like I said, from the last video that I put out about returning energy to sender, I got an overwhelming response of people who feel lost. They don't know what to do. They are feeling attacked spiritually because they are getting attacked. This is, like I talked about before, it gets the darkest before the dawn. So a lot of people that are watching me, if you're watching me and you've gotten to this part of the video, you most likely are on the same kind of category, right? You're learning the same information at the same rate that I'm spewing it out, right? Because I'm receiving it from the divine, from, what do you want to call that, source, spirit? I call it love. Okay, and so since you're there, you need to start protecting yourself. And some of the best ways to do that is really, like I said, just get close with the divine, okay? Get close with talking to your guides, your spirit teams, your angels, okay? Pray. Praying is a very powerful tool that is very underestimated. But if you pray to the divine, you pray to whatever you want to call that. I call it love. When I pray, I'm not joking you, I receive my answers. I receive stuff. And so that's the thing, is we don't have to go and resort to all these there are some tools on this planet that can be really helpful, but we don't have to resort to things like rituals and the things that are not of the highest, of spells and things we don't have to do that even to ourselves. We don't even have to put spells on ourselves to protect us. You literally, and I suggest to stay away from that, but that's just me. But you don't even have to do that. Literally, you just pray, right? And then clear your energy, because you have the ability to do that yourself. Clear it through your intention. Do the white light coming through, clearing your space, releasing it. And if you need any assistance beyond that, your angels, your teams, and your guides and assistants on the other side, ask them for it and they will receive it. I'm not joking. The other day, I asked for God's help and God's assistant and my divine team to assist me. And they led me to a woman who removed negative energy that was placed upon me. So, and it literally just happened. I just went to this place that I always go, and this person was there waiting for me too. And we shared stories, and then they were like, let me clear you. And it just is amazing. So if you're having trouble, just know that you can clear yourself with energy, with the light, the love and the light, sending that through, and then praying, get close to the source of God or spirit. Okay.